I'm going to cook some shrimp today on a brand new grill that I bought. It's a little one. Show it to you. It's about the size of a briefcase. Check this out. And it folds up, easy to store. I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. So you can just open this up like so. And then this is the fire pan down inside of here. I line the fire pan with foil so that it's easy to clean up. Once the coals have completely cooled, I can just fold it up and put it in the trash. And this lifts out, so it's easy to clean. I just soak it and then clean it, keep it looking brand new and shiny. That's the grill, and it doesn't take much charcoal. This is good for 1 or 2 people. I can cook a couple of chicken thighs, 3 or 4 chicken thighs on there. I'm going to do some shrimp today. 1 layer of charcoal is enough. So now I'm going to take this outside, get some charcoal in there, and then soon we'll be ready to start cooking. But there's one more thing I want to show you, kind of a fun thing. I make my own charcoal starters using a cardboard tube. I bought some of these on Amazon, but you could use the tube that's left over from a roll of wax paper, or aluminum foil, paper towels, whatever. And then I glue a piece of paper to one end. Once the glue is dry, I fill it with a mixture of shredded paper from my paper shredder in the office and some paraffin wax, about equal volume of both, and then glue another piece of paper on top. And that I can use to start my charcoal, put it on the grill, and use a torch to get it going. And now I gotta go start my grill. It only takes one of those starters to get a little pile of charcoal burning. I just line up my charcoal briquettes around the starter so that it will get as many as possible started. And not much of a fire develops. It's very small, but it is enough to get all the charcoals ignited. And as you can see, they're starting to turn white, around the center first, but eventually all those charcoals will be white. I've got some frozen shrimp here that I bought at Costco. So I'm going to put them in a bowl, maybe about 6 or 7. I'll make 7. 6 for me, and I'll give 1 to a neighbor who wants to try them. Okay. And while I'm thawing these, I should mention I have one of those Weber big kettle grills, but it's too big for one person, to cook for one person. So why use all that charcoal? Let me get these thawed, and then I'll put them in the refrigerator. These are tail-on shrimp, and normally I take the tail off when I'm cooking with shrimp, but I'm going to leave these on and put them on skewers. Yes, I live near the railroad tracks. And these have already been deveined. And then, once I get these positioned where I want them, to keep them from spinning around on the skewer, I'm going to use a second one. Like that. And then they'll stay even for cooking. They won't spin around. And that'll make it easier. Now I've got to season these. I'm going to season these lightly with a little bit of salt. These are so small, it's easy for the salt to overpower. And then I learned this from a Chinese friend, Chinese 5-spice. And because it's easy to make a mess, I'm going to put some in a little sieve and just working up above, because I want to just very barely season these. Just a little bit of flavoring, but I don't want to accidentally dump on a lot of Chinese 5-spice. That's good enough. Okay, those are ready, and they can go into the refrigerator until my coals are fully hot. And now with all the charcoal briquettes ignited and white, I can put my shrimp on, start those cooking. So there they are, hot off the grill. I'll have to take them off of the skewers in a moment. And I know people hate Brussels sprouts, but I happen to love them. So those are Brussels sprouts with bacon. And there is my dinner. Okay, let's see what I've got here. These look good. I gave one to a neighbor, and he said they were good, so I think it's okay. Cooked all the way through. See? Just the right amount of seasoning. And of course, I gotta taste Brussels sprout. I love Brussels sprouts. Okay, excuse me. I'm going to go enjoy my dinner of grilled shrimp. I think I'm going to call these Chinese shrimp. And sauteed Brussels sprouts.